A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Jesus said to his disciples, "There is no sound tree that produces rotten fruit, nor again a rotten tree that produces sound fruit. For every tree can be told by its own fruit. People do not pick figs from thorns, nor gather grapes from brambles. A good man draws what is good from the store of goodness in his heart. A blind man draws what is bad from the store of badness. For a man's words flow out of what fills his heart. Why do you call me Lord, Lord, and not do what I say? Everyone who comes to me and listens to my words and acts on them, I will show you what he is like. He is like the man who, when he built his house, dug and dug deep and laid the foundations on rock. When the river was in flood, it bore down on the house, but could not shake it. It was so well built. But the one who listens and does nothing is like the man who built his house on soil, with no foundations. As soon as the river bore down on it, it collapsed, and what a ruin that house became." The Gospel of the Lord. To me, this Gospel speaks about our character, how we have to be consistent in the things we do. Yesterday I went to have tea with a friend of mine, and as we parked our car, I didn't put the ticket that I have to pay for the parking. And then later when we went for tea, I did not scan in the Sajatra app. And then she pointed out these inconsistencies in my character. And she told me that I'm not obeying the law. And then it occurred to me that there are inconsistencies in my character. I myself have thought that I am a upright person, that I follow the laws and I obey the laws, and that my character is quite above the law in the sense that I don't do anything wrong. But I was pointed out on this, and I realized that people are judging you all the time, and they look for the slightest inconsistencies in your character, and they will not judge you for what good you have done, but for what bad you do. And you may say to me that it doesn't matter what people think of me as long as I know I'm doing good. But as leaders, we have to have consistency in our character so that people will trust us. People will listen to what we say because they can see that the fruit that we display only bears what is inside us. And if we want the fruit to be good, we have to be really consistent in whatever we do, whether we beat the traffic light but nobody's watching, or we don't pay the parking, or we don't scan the Sajatra app and just write down a number because we are afraid that we will be traced down. That is not being consistent. So if we want to be good leaders, if we want people to follow us, if we want our characters to be strong and rooted into rock, we have to be consistent even in the smallest things, because that is the thing that people will be judging us on. People will be looking for us to see whether we are true in the smallest of the things, so that they can put our trust in us. And that is my thought for today. Good day.